For our second exercise, you might be shocked that you need to open up the second exercise project, Display Toy List. It will contain the next valuable to-do items. Any feeling of déjà vu that you might be experiencing at this point is completely understandable. Your next task is to go to the Java source code and declare the TextView variable. But then we need to get a reference to the TextView from the layout and set the TextView to display the string containing the large list of toys that we've given you as part of our concerted effort to relieve you from unnecessary creativity. Feel free to come up with your own toys if you don't like ours. But how do we get a reference to our TextView that was created when our layout was inflated? First, we'll have to go to the layout and give the TextView an ID, which is a numeric identifier that Android uses to identify and locate the text view. Fortunately, the Android tools will actually come up with a number for us. We just need to assign it a descriptive name, like this, @+ID TV_toy_names. The @ sign tells the tools not to treat the stuff inside the quotes as a string literal, and to instead look for the contents inside of the Android resources, while the + sign tells the tools to create the ID if it doesn't yet exist. The ID preceding the / lets the tools know that we're creating an ID rather than a reference to something like a style, string, or image drawable. Then we return to the text view and use r.id.tvToyNames with the FindView by ID method to find our view. But where did that mysterious TVToyNames constant come from that's very similar to what we entered into the layout? Well, the R class is auto-generated by the Android toolchain, but because Java doesn't allow for slashes in variable names, the tools replace the / after the ID with a period. Then we get our toy names array, and we can just call the TextViewAppend method with each of the toy names, separating each toy with a series of 3 line separators, which on Android happens to be a \n. Alright, now it's your turn. So we really want to do this in order. We first add the ID to the text view to the layout XML. This allows us to find it within the Java source. Finally, we've given you an array of strings containing different toy names. You'll write code to take each of these strings from the array and append them one at a time to the text view, separating each one with 3 \n